this tonight will be at Arnold's Bar and Grill at 210 East 8th Street for another free show. We'll have comedians there and also a performance by the band. We got our DJ, Mr. Rob, will definitely be showing up for that too. But before we get started, guys, I just want to take out the time to introduce the band we got playing today. We got on the guitar, Mr. Don. We got on the vocals, my man Greg. On the bass, we got Big Al in the back. And on the drums, we got Tim.
All right, Tim.
Guys, give it up for Citizen Civilian. Citizen Civilian.
All right.
shame. It's time to take a stand and go out through the land. We can't take much more. We've been there once before. Are you gonna stand up? Are you gonna show them? Do you wanna just sit back and watch the world hold you back? Enough is enough. We're calling out your blood. We're calling from your pulpit, but you're just another puppet. Spread your hate lies, but it isn't you hide. Before you crash your stones, we'll hold your heel toe. Are you gonna stand up? Are you gonna show them? Do you wanna just sit back and watch the world hold you back? And the world is passing by, and we're sitting on the sky, and we wonder who will rise, stand up, show them, tease them, true love. And the world is passing by, and we're sitting on the sky. So we wonder who will rise, stand up, show them, tease them, true love. Are you gonna stand up? Are you gonna show that? Do you wanna just sit back and watch the world hold you back? Gonna tease him, gonna tease him. Give it up for Citizen Civilian. Citizen Civilian. Okay. Next we got going here today. Actually, this evening again at Arnold's Bar and Grill. Don't forget that's a free show this evening. That's going to begin. I guess I must have made the bassman mad at the engineer mad at me. He cut me off. But again, like I said, tonight at Arnold's Bar and Grill, that'll start at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow we're going to be at Sessions Skate Park, that's 32 West Crescentville Road, for the 513X Sports Championship. But let's get back to business, guys. I want you to help me out. I got a new comedian coming to the stage, funny lady. We met her during America's Next Top Comedian private casting call at Dos Amigos. And guys, help me out with this to get her up out of the seat. Give her a warm applause, Miss Brenda Slagle. Brenda Slagle. She's standing behind me trying to scare me.
I should know better than to sneak up on people behind their backs down here. How we all doing out there?
All right.
It's good to hear that. Tell you what, I've been doing some volunteering down here with my sister at the great company, and I rode the Metro bus, and hats off to all you people that ride that Metro, because I've kind of equated it to like me walking into a Victoria's Secrets. It's like these people are really cold. So I'm sitting there, and a lady gets on the bus, and she comes to the back, and she sits down by me, and I'm trying to make conversation, and I said, "Thank God you didn't sit up there by the bus driver. He's a little bit crazy." And she says, "Do you know who I am?" And I'm looking at her, she says, "I'm his mother." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're his mother?" I'm like, "Do you know who I am?" She says, "No." I said, "Thank God." And I jerked that cord, and I got off that bus. But I brought my grandmother down here on her little hover round, and she's parked down there a little bit ways, and last time I checked, she's made like $8 in change people have thrown at her. But she's doing better, you know, because they're a little bit older, and I walked in on the bedroom on her, and she's standing on her head beside the bed, and I said, "Grandma, what are you doing?" She says, "Well, I figured if he couldn't get it up, he could just drop it in." I said, "Well, these days with today's technology, they're trying to have babies." And they go to the doctor, and the doctor says, "Yeah, but we're going to have a sperm sample." So they give him the little bottle, and, you know, Grandpa comes back a week later, and they hand him the bottle, and it's empty, and Grandpa looks at it and says, hey, ho, said, listen, she tried with her left hand, her right hand, her teeth in, her teeth out, said still couldn't get the lid off that bottle. Grandma had that baby, though, so she's in the hospital, and, you know, we all go to see it, and I said, Grandma, where's the baby? She's like, you gotta wait a minute. A few more times, I'm like, Grandma, can we see that baby? She's like, you gotta wait a minute. So a few more minutes, I'm like, Grandma, for the love of the shepherds, can we see the baby? She's like, well, you gotta wait till it cries. I forgot where I put it. But it's out there, let me tell you. My boyfriend went fishing the other day, and he come back, and he's fried. I mean, he's as red as a lobster, and he's crying like a little baby. So I go in there in the bathroom, and I come back, and I give him some ointment, you know, and I've got a little pain pill for him and some Viagra. And he's like, well, I understand the ointment and the pain medicine. He said, what's the Viagra for? I said, to keep the sheets off your leg. It's like, don't go getting that way with me. But I was surprised about them moving this fountain over here. You know, it's really bad for us rock bottom people that come out at night now. It's like rearranging the furniture on the drunk people. I'm like, wasn't that over here? Something? Thank you. It's good to hear some laughter. I've got the heat getting to me up here. I'm telling you, we've got Phoebe is a professor. What sign are you holding up down there? What's it mean? Is she open for business or something? What are you promoting? What are you promoting? English. I'm loving this Jumbotron up here they put up for us. I can't wait for the Bengals remake of The Longest Yard to be playing on it. And so we're getting there. Criminals with criminals. My friend went to get a boob job. She went talk to the doctor, and he's looking at her, and he's giving her some prices, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's way out of my league. I work 2 part-time jobs. She says, don't you have any kind of specials? He says, well, yeah, we got these new kind. We put them in, you pump them up when you need them, and there you go. She says, I'll take them. So she gets healed. She goes out to the club, and she sees this cute guy across the way. She walks up to him. She says, hi, I'm Nora. And she's going like this, and he says, I see we go to the same doctor. Well, people, I want to tell you, this is going to be just the kickoff of our comedy convention. I want to thank y'all for coming down, and our next entertainer, he's going to rock your world, and we'll see you on Saturday night. Thank you.
Give it up again for Brenda Slagle. Brenda Slagle. All right. Let me give you guys a little bit more information on the comedy convention. Okay. Saturday will be the final day of the convention. To kick that day off, we have the Ohio River Bowl, which will be at 5050 Rooster Pike at the Otter Armaletter Field. That starts at 8 a.m. The games will run until 4 p.m. We'll have music there, cornhole competition, and a lot of other great things. And also you get a chance to bump into some more comedians. Now remember, we have 14 comedians coming back to compete for this. Okay, we have 7 comedians that are made up of the tri-state area, the local area. Then we have 7 that are coming from different states because they all came down here to compete to actually be able to be in the final round. But remember, the final round for America's Next Top Comedian will be held at Havana Martini Club, which is adjacent to the Fountain Square. That will start, the doors will open at 7 o'clock. And again, that is this Saturday, August the 18th. Right now, guys, we have performing for you again, Citizen Civilian. Guys, give it up for Citizen Civilian.
We don't tell jokes unless I consider Don's guitar playing a joke. In
this life we travel on, day by day just to get by. Lights are on, we find ourselves in search of something not of self. In the vision with no clear vision, life's a circumstantial visions. We stand and look to cleanse. We find ourselves disappearing here. Why? Somebody find out, looking at you while you're looking at me. Tell me now, what do your eyes see? Can it be true? I'm staring at you. I'm seeing a picture that's not coming true. Why? Why?
that uncomfortable pause between songs. I'm sorry. I was just a part in their plan. Never knew the difference between lies and intent. If you set inside my mind, I retreat to a life finding emptiness hiding. Truth is, I'm fighting with meanings. You best believe that we'll all become face to face with time. Slips down the way. And hey, they do what they think is the best, no matter what some profess to say. While they retreat, see, I heard yesterday. She was so sorry for the games we played. You wanted just one more chance to change all the comments we made. I'm willing to take the blame, but the rest will have to. I'm just as guilty as a man. Condemned to walk this land with two hearts to beat as one. No longer make my stand as a phrase as a bullets of hatred. Surprise all my neighbors have taken their aim at my shocking sockets. I sit and wonder what I've gotten is worth the price I pay. Mistakes I've made. As they stake their claim, I stake my claim to material service, acts of worshiping with no complaints. See, I heard it yesterday. She was so sorry for the games we played. You wanted just one more chance to change all the comments we made. I'm willing to take the blame, but the rest will have to wait. My faith is all I've got, got. My faith is all I've got. My faith is all I've got. My faith is all I've got. Meanings you best believe that we'll all become face to face with time. Slips on away. And hey, they do what they think is the best, no matter what some profess to say. While in retreat, see, I heard yesterday. She was so sorry for the games we played. We wanted just one more chance to change all the corners we made. I'm willing to take the blame, but the rest will have to wait. My faith is all I've got. 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 And I think that's all we've got. Guys, give it up for Citizen Civilian. Great job, guys, great job. Again, I want to take the time to give you another tidbit about the convention. This Friday, we're going to have a golf championship at Glenview Golf Course on Sharon Road and Route 4. It's a CRC golf course. We will tee off there at 12 o'clock and 12:30. Also that evening on the golf course at the Country Club, we're going to have a comedy show there. The doors open at 7 o'clock. And before we get out of here, guys, we got this last comedian, the guy I met at the Funny Bone. Has been nothing but a big help to what we've been doing and helped us accomplish this, to get this convention going in Cincinnati. Guys, give it up for my friend Ray Price. Ray Price.
Thank you. Give it up for Quinn and his team, man. Give it up for Quinn putting it together. All right. Cincinnati, Fountain Square, where the shares look like they can't possibly hold me, but they do. It's amazing. And the cops play right over my set. That's nice. Hey, how about all these beautiful women we see here on the square? Round of applause for the beautiful women out on the square. Yes. Keep it going for the other women on the square. The other women, the ones that will give me the time of day. Those are the ones I want applause for. Yes. Guys, isn't it terrible? We meet a gorgeous woman. She's hot. She's a perfect 10. And then she starts talking and changing her score. I was watching Dr. Phil. 9. Is that a Jessica Simpson song? Turn it up. 7. Hillary will make a great president. 2. I look stupid, don't I? All my life, I've known that if I was walking around a trailer park after a natural disaster, I'd be the one the camera crew would want to interview. My wife and I recently celebrated our 29th wedding anniversary. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, a little lady applauding. Yeah, she's not out there applauding for me, she's applauding for my wife, because 29 years ago, my wife took this off the market. That's right, honey, my wife took one for the team. Yeah, I grew up Baptist, but I married a Catholic. My family thought that'd be a lot of trouble, but it turned out we had so much in common. I was the youngest of 3 kids, she was the youngest of 3 kids. My father was an alcoholic, her father was a good Catholic. Swear to God, till I went to a Knights of Columbus softball game, I had no idea that a bottle opener was a church key. Recently went to the Biggest Loser audition. The line was huge, it stretched around the block, and there were just 12 of us. They made us wait outside for 6 hours. We got soaking wet. All right, it wasn't raining, but we sweated a lot. I almost made it on the show, but the producers told me when they were looking for contestants with a good head on their shoulders, they were hoping there'd be a neck in there someplace. Aw, I had a neck once, 1969, 3rd grade. I had a neck, I had a button collar shirt, I had a tie, I had a sweater vest. I looked like Eric Cartman dressed in a Richie Cunningham costume. Now I just look like Michael Moore met Stephen King. And then I ate them. Love television, love television. Hate commercials. Mom, Kool-Aid's got 1/3 less sugar than soda pop. No, 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 no. Not if you make it right. It's 2 quarts of water, 1 packet of Kool-Aid, add sugar. Till it stops dissolving. Not sweet enough, boil the water. All right, that was a super saturation joke, and if we all hadn't gone to public school, we'd be laughing our butts off right now. I'm a geek and I'm proud of it. When I go through an automatic door, I make the psst sound, just so I can pretend I'm aboard the Starship Enterprise. Elementary school, the other kids played cowboys and Indians. Cowboys beat me up because I outsourced the Indians to run my call center. High school, someone told me they just dropped acid. I went to get the sodium bicarbonate to clean it up. To this very day, these are the thickest glasses in my Dungeons & Dragons group. My boss asked me, he said, "Ray, you want to play some golf?" I said, "Awesome, PS2 or Xbox." I found out from my wife that the only reason she married me is so I could give her free 24-hour tech support. Gee, honey, that's terrific. You sure are a trophy wife. Who am I kidding? The only chance I ever had of getting a trophy wife is if I tracked it, shot it, stuffed it, and mounted her on the wall. You know, she'd still be looking down on me. "You're not good enough for me. Stop it. Stop saying that. I am good enough. Cheesecake. I need cheesecake." All right, I got issues. Matter of fact, I got 2 kids. And my daughter started a summer job at a pharmacy, and she came home and said, "Dad, did you know that condoms come in flavors?" I said, "Sure, your mom's favorite is strawberry." Now my daughter has issues. My daughter started driving. She said, "Don't worry, I learned how to drive playing Grand Theft Auto." I told her, "Hurt my car, you better worry about the whole pimp slap I learned playing Vice City." My car is a hybrid. It's got a gasoline motor and an electric motor. It's like the Olsen twins of automobiles. One engine's clean and highly desirable. The other just spits up nasty stuff. Driving around in the back country, I went past a furniture store, had a sign out front with the name of the store. It said, "Strictly Amish." And then it listed a phone number, a website, and an email address. All right, guess it's about time for me to get off here. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's a new version of Monopoly out. It's called Redneckopoly. They made some changes. The chance cards are lottery scratch-off tickets. The railroads have been replaced by Daytona, Talladega, Pocono, and Charlotte. The community chest is named Betty Sue. The low-rent property's Norwood. Collect $200, you gotta pass Get Her Done. Player pieces include a mullet without a head, a little teeny tiny crystal meth lab, and a pickup truck with a trailer hitch that has a chrome ball sack that swings back and forth, back and forth. My name is Ray Price. Thanks for listening to me, people.
Guys, give it up for Ray Price. He'll be one of the comedians competing this coming Saturday, August the 18th, America's Next Top Comedian. But again, I want to thank you guys for coming out, sharing your lunchtime with us. And remember, this convention runs from today through the 18th. You guys take care and have a good one.
Citizens of this. It's okay. Guys, I'd like to welcome everyone to All is One Grill tonight for the second part of the Cincinnati Comedy Convention. Mine is exclusive fears so far. Hopefully she just running late. Hopefully it's just a traffic thing. But for your musical enjoyment, we have for you tonight a treat. Up and coming band. Just got done performing early today in Music Hall. I'm sorry, Music Hall, Town Square, downtown. So you should be able to see a clip on the whole line too if you want to check out this. The guys, I want you to give me a hand and